Hi everyone, my name is Vince. Welcome to my Cashi review. I hope you enjoy it. For those who do not know, Cashi is a money-making application that allows the player to earn coins every single minute that they can then convert into either PayPal money or iTunes money. Also, if you plan on using Cashi, do not skip through this video. You're going to want to know every single bit of information, or more than likely you're not going to get paid. Now, unless you're completely new to money-making applications, you've probably seen the Cashi advertisements. And if you were like me, you probably thought that Cashi was one of the biggest scams you've ever seen in your life. I don't know who makes these advertisements, everyone, but I really think they should reconsider their approach because they look absolutely ridiculous and I could not even distinguish them from scam apps. But either way, on today's video, we're going to find out, is Cashi legit or is it fake? And I'm going to teach you how you can actually earn money on it. And yes, I did review this months ago, but now I'm doing a double check to see if it actually still pays. So starting off, everyone, Cashi greeted me with a 4,500 coin welcome bonus, which is always nice to see. I do appreciate when money-making applications reward us for just signing up. So I'm not complaining there at all. Now you might be thinking, if you're new to this app, what are these coins and exactly how do I make money with them? Well, the currency system works on Cashi like this, guys. Every time you play an application that Cashi recommends you, they will reward you with coins. These coins are all part of a mission system. So on the app selection page of Cashi, it will literally tell you how many coins you'll get per minute for using a certain application. Once you get enough of these coins to meet the minimum cash out, you can then cash out these coins into real life money. It's a very straightforward concept that's pretty easy to understand. Now, Cashi will keep on giving you applications to play, but what you start to notice is that the reward for each mission will start to go down depending on what app you're playing. So you won't be earning the same amount of coins each application, guys. You have to keep this in mind. What I did notice though is that usually the best paying applications were the first ones that Cashi recommended me to play as soon as I turned on the application in the first place. So personally, if I was you, I would just stick to the highest paying applications until you think you're absolutely forced to move on to the next one. As I said, everyone, technically these missions are just minutes played on applications, so always keep that in mind. What I did notice as well, Cashi will actually give you bonuses depending on how long you play these applications for. These are called the day bonuses, guys. So it seems like if you have an application installed on your phone for a certain amount of days, you'll get a mission bonus where you can actually earn more coins. At least that's what happened to me. There was also some gold event of sorts where I got extra coins as well. So it seems Cashi will have these random little events where you can earn extra coins. That's because they want you to check back on the application every single day. It's a very smart business move. But ultimately, what ends up happening is that you end up spending all this time on applications, but then what you'll start to notice is that your coins per minute will start drastically being reduced. And what I mean by that is, let's just say you're earning 100 coins per 10 minutes at the moment, okay? The next mission after that would be like, okay, now you'll earn 105 coins for 16 minutes. Now, you've only gone up in 5 coins, but you have to dedicate 6 more minutes. This is exactly how the Cashi system works, everyone. So you can expect this through every single application you play on Cashi. This is where simple maths comes into play. You have to decide, okay, do I want to dedicate, 20 minutes to earn 125 coins? Or do I want to dedicate 16 minutes to only earn 65 coins? Sometimes it's worth dedicating that extra 5 or 10 minutes to get that extra amount of coins on the original app, instead of constantly switching between apps. That's why I'm saying you should probably stick to the highest paying apps on Cashi, because ultimately they'll pay you more in the long run. Unless you play it for that long, it literally gets to the point where it takes hours to get paid per mission. Now, what I did notice as well with Cashi, everyone, and what I seem to notice with a lot of these applications that will apparently pay you per minute played, is that Cashi didn't actually register some of my game time. And that's a big problem for me, because we don't want to sit here and always be scared or worried that we're not going to get paid for the time that we invest into these money-making applications. But sadly, it happened to me here on Cashi as well. I played an application for about 30 or 40 minutes, I checked back and I got no reward for it whatsoever. My advice to you is always launch your applications through Cashi directly. Do not launch it from your phone. Always open up Cashi first, then launch the application, so then Cashi attaches itself to that app. And then I'm pretty sure it starts recording the time accurately. That is probably some of the best advice I'm going to give you for any sort of money-making app, okay? Trust me, playing an application for almost an hour and not getting paid for it is a terrible feeling. Now, thankfully, Cashi offers us a huge variety of applications to use and play, which is a great change of scenery to most of the money-making applications I've played in the last few months. We're talking easily over 10 different applications to play, guys, to earn money on. And I'm sure I could have even got more than that if I really wanted to, but just remember, each of these applications, the more I went on, started paying me less and less. So really, I found my top 10 best paying apps on Cashi, and then I stuck to them directly. These apps range from casino games, idle games, the most casual games you can think of, such as farm games, puzzle games, drawing games. There's even a Bitcoin trading app that you can actually use as well, if you're into that stuff. And those really casual games were the best for me to earn money on Cashi, because all I did was literally just leave my phone on without even touching it, and I was still getting rewarded for playing games, which is hilarious to me. That's why I love these farm games and puzzle games, because you don't really have to do anything, everyone. Now, let's talk about the cash out options. This is where things get a little bit messy, because depending on what country you're actually from, these cash out options may be very different. I decided to go with the PayPal cash out route, because that's what I'm used to, everyone. I only have PayPal. If you have iTunes, you're better off obviously using the iTunes cash out. Now, I have read on my comments that a lot of you guys want me to cover Gcash money-making apps. I personally do not use Gcash, so I have no idea how that whole system works, but I will be bringing you hopefully some Gcash paying applications soon on the channel. So please stay tuned for that. But for this video's sake, we're sticking to PayPal. Here in Australia, I had the cash out options of $1.30 for 9,900 coins. That went all the way up to 180,000 coins for $26.50 Australian currency. Now, as I said, depending on what country you're from, this will differ massively. Now, for the iTunes options, I had 70,000 coins for $10 and 104,000 coins for $15. If anyone has an iPhone out there or an iTunes account, can someone please test this for me? Because I don't actually have one of them. So I'd love to know if it's legit or not, okay? Please leave me a comment below telling me if you tried the iTunes cash out. Now, another cool thing about Cashi is that there is a wallet system, so you can always check on how much money you're actually earning on the application, which came in handy a lot for me, because I'm very paranoid I'm not earning any money. What I discovered though, after 5 straight days of grinding out Cashi, I was only able to make enough coins to cash out $3.30 Australian currency for 24,000 coins. And trust me everyone, when I grind these apps out, I smash my phone out for literally 8 or 9 hours a day to get the footage for you. But now let's think about that. 5 days for $3.30 currency. Does that really seem like a fair trade-off to you? Honestly, unless you're leaving your phone on your table doing absolutely nothing, that's where I can accept something like that. But if they expect you to actually play these games and, dedicate that much amount of time just to earn that little amount of money, I can't really agree with that, guys. That seems like quite a rip-off to me for the labor that you're putting into this application. And the thing is, as I revert back to the start of this video, the advertisements make it seem like you can make literally tens, if not hundreds of dollars by playing Cashi. But in reality, that's just not the case. Again, it could be because of my country. They may have changed how many coins I get rewarded per mission compared to your country. But that's why I need you guys to let me know in the comments how much you get paid per mission on the applications that Cashi gives you. I also get a lot of questions regarding VPN usage, like can you use a VPN with this application? Guys, I would not risk ever using a VPN with any money-making application, no matter what country you're living in right now, because of this simple fact. If they find out that you're using a VPN, they're not going to pay you. And could you imagine dedicating 5 days of your life towards an application like this to try and cash out $3 and then getting banned right at the end. Could you imagine how mad you would be? It's just not worth the risk. If you can't use this app, just check out my channel. I have a playlist with almost 50 real paying applications now, okay? So you will definitely find at least one application that will pay you. Now, a big warning everyone, Cashi features a face verification system and an email verification system. So, if you're gonna sign up with an email, please make sure it is legit. And if you don't like sending your face verification, don't expect to get paid on this application as well, because they save that face verification right at the end when you try to cash out. So if privacy is an issue for you, you might have some problems here, okay? I read the terms and service, and apparently they only keep your photo for 4 weeks. At the end of the day, you guys have to make a decision on if you want to submit your face or not. That's why I also suggest that if you're gonna use this application, you do not lie about your gender or age, because they are gonna try and verify that when you try and cash out. So you're always going to be aware of that, everyone. These money-making applications are getting much more stricter now with the terms of service and how they pay people. It's a very big difference to when I first started almost a year ago. Now, for the moment of truth, did Cashi actually pay me? Well, everyone, after submitting my face verification and email verification, I actually got paid the $3.30 into my PayPal account after 24 hours. And that makes me extremely happy, because it's always nice to get rewarded for the time that you dump into an application like Cashi, especially how long it takes to even earn the coins. Thank you all so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. I'll see you soon. Stay safe out there. Catch you around.